All right.
My brother just did a really cool video, and I'm not sure which one he's going to upload for it first, or if he's just going to add it, but he tested out a couple impact weapons, and let's see what a folding knife can do to a coconut.
That's like almost perfect to put a straw in and to drink, if I like the coconuts.
So we were really impressed with the Raha back in the day. We did a cut test and we did that right there. But we wondered, was the integrity of the coconut affected by it already being chopped in half? So as you can see, that's a perfect cut through a coconut. 5.5 clip point Voyager XL versus half a coconut. And give it one more whack.
You're chipping at it.
So it doesn't have quite enough energy to get a good chop, but I wouldn't want to be hit with it. So.
Can we see that? What's the edge lock?
This is the ALS 8 variant, and it seems to be perfect.
All right. Let's do the he show.
Okay. Full coconut?
Yeah, that coconut.
That's the damage on the coconut, so.
That is my brother's favorite fixed blade.
Yeah, this is my favorite large combat fixed blade. It's very fast, and as you can see, it can cut very well. Let's see what it'll do to this remaining piece. I'm just going to do a snap cut this time. And that one, the integrity was already weakened. Another snap cut. Wow.
There's definitely a big Crkt in it.
Yeah, let's do one more. See, I want to do more of my... Lynn Thompson really taught me this strike. It's wrist articulation. It's really powerful.
I think he calls it the whip cut.
Yeah.
The vertical whip.
Vertical whip. Let it hit. Right. You want to try this?
Go ahead. A little anticlimactic.
Let's see. That's piercing very easily.
Yeah, it's like no effort.
And the reason why I didn't go through that first time is because I'm trying for accuracy. If you're really rearing back, I mean, it would go in very easily. There's the wound channel. So, oh wait, I guess we could try. Let's see, should I try?
Be careful, that one's kind of wobbly.
Yeah. Let's just do this. Snap cut. So come in close. You can see it actually got in.
Yeah.
Tip's still good, by the way.
I want to say something here right now. This is more of a traditional Tanto, And you've seen the Americanized Tantos, and they've been hyped up to say that they're armor piercing. And you'll see if it on Fortune Fire, when they're stabbing through a car door with one of these Americanized Tantos, it won't go through. And they're like, "Whoa, I put an armor piercing point on there." But there's some things to consider. One, the Americanized Tanto has a very wide and thick point. And two, the original Tantos, although they were used against people in armor, they didn't actually pierce the armor itself. It was finding gaps in the armor. So, you know, you're not going to get a knife and stab it through a steel bucket that's any decent thickness. So, you know, if it's a thin bucket, maybe, but, you know, if you're having a breastplate or a helmet, it's probably not going to go through unless you find a slot or a hole in the armor.
Yeah, this is actually a really strong point. If you could come in really closely, you can see that it's actually ground on the back. So when they made it, it probably was relatively weak, and then they finished it off by putting a little bit of a, it's not a drop at all, but just the slightest bit of grind to thicken it up.
Yeah, it is a strong point, and it is a very acute point.
Yeah. Very
effective in thrusting. I think the traditional Tantos like that and the a properly made Bowie beats a Americanized Tanto or a dagger any day of the week.
Yeah, this is, again, it's my favorite large fixed blade combat knife.
And you won't hear Matthew say that about many knives that are not cold steel because he's a fanboy.
Yep, that's right.
So that's it. Hope y'all have a great day. I'm Austin. This is Matthew. Got anything else to say?
Nope. Have a good day.